touch. That's striking the ball clean. That's clean. There we go. Yes, hello everyone and welcome. The sun is out. I've bought the most awful vest in the history of vests. So I don't want any comments saying your vest is rubbish, because it is the worst thing I've ever bought in my life. But it gives me a little bit of sun on my arm, so I'm not worried too much. All right, so we're going through today how to strike the ball clean. Okay, now, you know, when you look at Harry Kane, you look at maybe Marcus Rashford, Kevin De Bruyne, they hit the ball so sweet every time. Okay, I'm going to go through the technique with you today. All right, now this is going to be a nice short sweet video that you guys can go out and just practice yourselves. All right, this is a technique that does take a long time. Harry Kane's probably spent hours hitting the ball in the back of the net with this technique. But look, I hope you enjoy it. I really enjoyed making it. Let's get into it. Right, so striking the ball clean, for you guys that are a bit unsure on what striking the ball clean is, okay, for me, all right, it's perfect timing and perfect contact. Okay, for those that say, oh no, nothing's perfect, yeah, fair enough, whatever, good timing, good contact, that's what we're focusing on. I'm going to show you three now. All right, so for me, this is a technique that Harry Kane literally uses all the time. He probably does it without thinking, because he's practiced it so much. This is striking the ball cleanly. I'm not going to use the board right now, but watch, I'm going to go touch. That's striking the ball clean. That is, can I stop there in it? That's an absolute strike. That is striking the ball clean. All right, simple as that. So I'm going to show you a little technique and a little practice, okay, so you guys can start finding better contact and better timing. All right, so we're going to move on, all right, and I'm going to show you exactly the areas of the foot we need to hit, the timing, okay, and how we can try and get consistency on our finishing. Right, so I've put the camera just to the side, just so you can sort of see my approach to the ball. And I'm going to quickly go through the actual technique of how we're going to achieve consistent shots and how we're going to strike the ball clean pretty much every time. All right, now I've studied techniques like Harry Kane's, like De Bruyne's, okay, and I always wonder, how do they get such perfect contact in the middle of the ball all the time? All right, so first thing, before we get to the contact on the ball and the timing, they actually have quite a high approach to the ball. All right, so when they're running up, they're sort of on their toes a little bit. I think you see this with quite a lot of the knuckleballs. Okay, now this isn't really a knuckleball for me. It's sometimes a little bit top spinny, which is fine. Okay, but that allows them, when they're on their toes on the run up, that allows them to really make contact with the middle of the ball. They don't get under it, they don't get over the top of it. Okay, and it just takes that risk and that factor of this strike might not be as clean. It just takes it out of it. All right, so definitely on your approach, can you try and get a little bit higher? I'm not saying like proper go on your toes and start doing all Bambi stuff and being a ballerina. All I'm saying is, can you just get a couple of steps where you're a little bit higher? All right. Now, this can be really quick. Marcus Rashford, by the way, is another one. He's really, really good at it. I know he might be having a rough season, okay, but in terms of striking the ball clean, Rashford's another one. And this is practice. This is learned. I don't think this is something where players just are born with it. Harry Kane's kicked the ball in the back of the net thousands and thousands and thousands of times. All right. So what we're going to do now is, as the ball comes out our feet, all it is just a quick rise and fall. That's all it is. Just a quick little rise on the toes to try and hit the middle of the ball. All right. So, say if I take one out my feet, I'll do one now. So if I take it out, I'm going little rise, little fall, and it's just allowing me to hit that middle of the ball, creating a little bit of top spin. But I feel good. The contact feels good. I'm hitting it clean. It's another great strike as well. Honestly, these strikes, it feels good. I'm out. I'm there. It's another great strike. All right, so as you can see, the consistency of me and that rise and fall is allowing me to find the middle of it. Okay, finding the middle of the ball is our key to consistency and hitting the ball clean. All right, let me just quickly grab a ball. Right, so next bit is, don't ask me why I'm down here. I thought it'd be easier, but my knees are really hurting, so it was a bad idea. Anyway, the next bit is the contact of our foot. All right, and where's going to give us the most consistency in hitting the ball clean. All right, I think quite a lot of times people use their laces quite a lot to shoot. And that means they've got to find this tiny area in their laces here every time in the middle of the ball. So that tiny bit of your foot in the middle of the ball every time is really, really tough when you're working at high speeds. So if you think of your Harry Kanes, your De Bruynes, your Rashfords, they're using their instep or the inside of their foot. They're probably using this whole section here of their foot. All right. Now this gives them a bigger surface area to make contact with the middle of the ball. Therefore, they're going to be able to strike the ball cleanly more often. All right. So that's the position I'm looking for. When I'm on my toes, I'm looking at opening my hips out, and my toes are pointing away from the football, so I can find that big surface area of my foot, hit the middle of the ball because I'm on my toes beforehand, and strike the ball clean consistently. So if we had it here, I'm going to take another shot. Just take a look at where my toes pointing when I make contact with it. Here I'm going to try and get my toes out, sort of diagonal to the side, make sure that inside the foot's on it. Nice. It's a little bit top spinny, a little bit dippy. Same again. Nice. Nice. Last one. Not bad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Right. So, what I'm going to do now is we've gone over what part of the foot is best to use, okay, which is our instep and inside the foot because we've got a bigger surface area. We've gone over getting on our toes a little bit, okay. I'm now going to do a few shots, okay, a little bit further out, just so you guys can see, as in the camera further out, same position for me, just so you can see a little bit consistency of the type of top spinny strikes I'm trying to get off so they're clean, okay. The key is consistency. That's the key. I want to try and hit as many of these shots on target in the corner with good contact and good timing as we can. All right, let's move on. Right, moving on, last little bit. I'm going to strike 10 footballs as clean as I possibly can into that bottom corner. I'm going to be finishing around this little area on the edge of the box. I mean, you can use the bounce board like I've set up, so you've got a touch or a partner. I'm just going to roll it out for now, just for those that haven't really gone through these types of techniques before. Okay, so I'm going to think about me getting on my toes, getting the timing right on the little rise and fall before the ball. Okay, and I'm going to focus on getting that instep and that inside the foot hitting the middle of the ball as well. Maybe even my right foot and my toes pointing out to the side so I can really get that contact point perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go in 10 now. I've got 3 balls, all right? So I'm going to go 3, 3, and then if those are perfect, I might skip the last one, depending. I'll probably end up doing the last one because I love it too much out here. But we're going to go as much as I can. Clean, clean, clean. Harry Kane finish. Here we go. Out your feet. So, nice and dippy. And again, I'd say that's clean. Say that's clean. That's clean. Nice. Again, 2 right in the middle of the ball. Going again. Out my feet. Toes. It's a great strike. They're decent. Perfect. Right. Another 3. Let's go. Right. So I've just moved the camera over a little bit because I was a bit cautious. You couldn't see a couple of shots. Okay, so this is 4, 5, and 6. We're moving on. I want another 3 clean ones. Again, this technique's going to take time. Harry Kane's probably spent hours on it. Rashford spent hours on it. Let's just try your best to get out there and practice it. If you're feeling like this is where you're at with your football and this is something you need to practice on, okay? So yeah, definitely get out and practice this because it will take time to get hold of. All right, so here we go. 4, 5, and 6. Here we go, number 4. That's nice. Exactly what I want. Little dip, nice and clean. Nice. Same again. Again, just consistency, just in that corner. Number 6. It's a bit of a tired one, the last one. Let's go again. It's right. It's in the bottom corner. I can take it. We'll go for the last 4, being really, really good. I'm nice and warm now on the technique. That's 6 in the bottom corner, so I can't complain. Every strike's been good. Every strike's been nice. Nice, yeah, I can use the word clean again. But let's see on these last 4 if I can get them even better, rifled in the corner. Here we go. 7, 8, and 9. Right, here we go. Ooh. Right, here we go. So on my toes again. There we go. That's the standard. That's the standard. Want another one of them. Oh, two decent strikes. Can we finish off? Oh, I've got 9 and 10. I've got 2 more. Can I get another good one? It's another good one. Last one. They are clean, clean finishes. All right, try and have a look at the way, if you want to have a rewind, the way I'm on my toes, where exactly the ball's hitting my foot, my body position. It's all really, really important. But all I know is I'm hitting that instep part of my foot every time. All right, here we go, last one. I've only got one ball out, so now I'm going to put it in the goal. Here we go. Oh, I'll take that. Again, it's tidy, it's clean. Everything I've hit out of 10 shots, okay, is in the middle of my foot, the middle of the ball. My timing's good. All right, so just focus on those little bits of technique I've given you today and go out and practice it. All right, again, look, I enjoy making these little technique videos, breaking apart the tiny details for you. If you want anything from me, chuck it in the comments. Any videos, any stuff you want to get sorted with your game. You know, it's pre-season, it's the best time to practice it. So let me know in the comments below. Again, quite a lot of my stuff now will be pre-season stuff. Again, with little videos like this for your technique, I will do as well. But quite a lot of it sometimes will be my pre-season, getting fit, getting ready. But look, as always, absolutely enjoyed making this video, and I'll see you on the next one.